what's going on, everybody? I'm going to try to fix Munchkin's sound right now. Her sound is not coming through. I don't know what happened, but it's not coming through anymore. So I got to sit here and play with some settings to try and get her sound to come through. Go figure. Yeah, well, they can't hear you say that because I can't figure it out. Did you get the other ones set right? You said it was going through your camera, so I'm trying to figure out why it was going through your camera. Yep, she got Scuba again, and I seriously, I'm going through every setting I know, and it's not coming through anymore, which don't make any sense. I can make her audio come, but I'm not going to be able to hear her. I can set her to that, and she's going to come out my speakers.
Oh, that's going to be awful. I don't want, no, because then it's going to echo. Why don't you have it set to where they hear everything you hear and have your only audio output as your headphones? And
there, now they can hear you, but I can't.
Well, that doesn't do any good.
Wait. Okay, now if I monitor that, it might work. Say something? No, it's not. What the hell just happened there? Nothing. Wow, really? I think she's messing with me. Wait, why did it? Oh, why did it go to that one? Sorry, hold on a second. I meant to click on that one. Now you're moving. Now they can hear you, but
well, they can hear me.
I'm going to see if I can make it where I can hear you. There.
Caster, fix your shit.
All right, hold on. I got one more choice. There.
Did it work? Can you hear me now? No.
Great. There.
Hi, Arnie.
Nope. There's literally, I got so many freaking audio settings it ain't even funny. Yeah, that's not working. I'm going to have to do it with no headphones just to make this work. Well, darn thing,
the problem with that is...
I can't hear you.
Well, you can't, but they can.
Right,
I wouldn't be able to hear because
where I can... Now I can hear you. Yeah, but nobody else. Well, I mean, yeah. I could do it without headphones. It was working earlier. That's the way I set it up. And when I did that, you wanted me to change it back, and then I had to go through all this. So now we're stuck. Why can't I hear you now? Did you just change something? I didn't change anything. Whoa. You were freezing up. There you go. Now it's working. I'm going to set this to hold on. How about that? Nope. Or that. Nope. All right, I know what to do now. I'm just going to change it because this is not working. There.
What about now?
Okay, now I can hear you. So now let me get the right ones on this one. How about that?
Can they hear me too?
Nope. This is getting on my last nerve.
Why do you gotta change things constantly?
All right, hold on. This is... Oh, I see why. Okay, now does it move?
What about now?
There we go. Okay. Now you should be able to hear me, hopefully. I don't know if it's gonna if it's gonna echo. Y'all let me know if it echoes. Talk.
I don't hear any echo. All right,
Yep.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Are your settings resetting on their own?
No,
Or
they
are
don't
you
reset.
shit?
This is what happened. Remember when we played Cards Against Humanity? I set
Yeah.
it to the speakers, so when I went back, it screwed everything up. So
Well,
that's
why
where
do
we're at.
you change your settings when you know it's going to do this every single time?
Everybody
Set
says
it
it's
and
fine
forget
now.
it. Like the
It's fine now.
Ronco food rehydrators. Set it and
They're
forget it.
kind of presets. All right.
No,
Let me
they're
get
not
everything
preset.
running here, and we'll get it going. So yeah, I got a couple new things in. We're gonna hook them up. Let me move this out of the way if it'll let me. Really, I got to do that first. Whatever. All right, fine. There we go. Let me make sure the build camera's even working.
No, because you got to probably change the settings.
It's
in that too.
working. It's working. What do you know? All right, good. So the Hadron Lite combo. I don't know what to say about it yet because I've only had it for a couple days. I do have two cons to it already, which is kind of fast to have cons. I do like the device, but two things bug me. One of them, I guess, is personal preference. The other one, I think, could be a really big con to somebody. So I'm going to let y'all see, and then you can decide on your own whether or not you want one or not. It's a nice device, don't get me wrong, but there's little things that can throw it off that can totally get on somebody's nerves, and I'm going to need another drink before we even show this. But yeah, let me do that. You can talk. I'll be right back.
The show just started and he needs another drink already. I got nothing to say yet, y'all. There's Katie. Say
Hey.
hi, Katie.
Hi.
Wave. Hi, Katie.
Hi.
Sup. Sup.
Sup?
I don't hear any baby screaming anymore.
No, he's asleep.
Yeah, can y'all tell her hair is green? She's got green hair.
No, you can't.
I dyed mine purple, but you can't really see it on camera. So
See it.
yes, you look like Oscar the Grouch. Audio configuration. Well, if he'd stop touching shit, Dire thing, he's always got to touch shit and change things and just mess around with things.
I was
And
telling
all
him he should have presets to where he can just click them, and that way he doesn't have to fuck with anything.
Dude, that would be too easy. That makes way too much sense.
Usually I leave stuff alone. All right.
Bullshit.
Let's go to the
Whatever.
build cam. This is the
You didn't
SteamCrave
have to touch anything. Dire
Hadron
thing.
Lite. This is the combo. I'm going to show y'all everything that comes in the kit, but I'm going to show y'all my two gripes right off the bat. Okay, here's your screen right here. This does go up to 100 watts. It has temp control, bypass, everything you would expect in newer mods. The up and down wattage is on the bottom. The battery door, which is my first con, is right here. I hate these battery doors. Absolutely hate these battery doors. Y'all know I had a problem with the Ursa and it stripped out. They actually give you a warning sticker, which I think is right there, that tells you do not over tighten this, blah, blah, blah. Let me see. Please don't over tighten. I don't know if y'all can see that very good. Hell,
see it,
I
but I
can't even
can't read
see
it.
it. I can't even hardly see it. It pretty much says when it lights
We
up,
will
stop
trust you.
turning it. That I hate. The other big con I got, it depends on how you fire the mod. Now this is a great thumb fire mod. The problem is when you thumb fire this, your index finger goes right here. That's exactly where the airflow is. Matter of fact, it's open. So the airflow is right there, which for some reason the camera makes it look like, yeah, that's the airflow. But my hand covers the airflow when I'm firing it this way. So you have to either fire it with your index finger pointing away from you or fire it with the thumb and then make sure that you either skip that spot, which that's possible too. It depends on your hand. You can get away from the airflow and not cut it off. But yeah, that's a pain for me. This does take 21700, 2700, or 18650. It does come with an adapter, so you can put an 18650 in there. This is the Aromomizer Supreme V3 on top of here. Great tank. It has the individual juice flow control that you can turn that off and on. It has all kinds of airflow adjustments on the side here. So you can go from that down to 2 holes, down to 1 hole. Whatever you want as far as airflow goes. That's great. It does come with a bubble tank, but you're not going to be able to put the bubble glass on here. It's not going to fit. They don't give you enough space to get the bubble glass. You can put other tanks on here, but they'll all have to be whatever size tank this. Where's my freaking calipers at? For some reason, my calipers are not in my not in my cup, which is where I
got
always
him
keep
a
them.
cup, okay? I gave up my Tasmania Devil cup. It's the biggest coffee cup you've ever seen, and it's still stuffed full.
Yeah, it's stuffed full, which is why my calipers should. Oh, it fell down beside it. Hold on. So this is basically a 25 millimeter tank. So anything, I would say you could probably get a 26 millimeter on there if you push it, but who makes 26 millimeter tanks anyway? So any tank, because this unscrews, and I'll show you, got a normal 510 on the bottom of here. So you can put whatever you want. You can put a dripper on here as long as it's not bigger than 25 millimeter. It'll go right down on here. The only other, now this con right here about it, me covering up the airflow, it depends on your threading and your particular tank. Because if you were to screw this down and your airflow ended up on the side, it wouldn't be an issue. Unfortunately for me, it's right in the front. If it came up over here, I'd never cover it. So I have an option of putting a spacer down here. That way that my tank ends up over this way some kind of way, or yeah, it'll end up over this way. So it would be on this side. Or just dealing with it. It's honestly not that bad. I can't complain that much. Let's look what comes in the kit here. This camera is way too close. Just saying. Oh, wrong way. Gonna try to get this on camera for you guys. Maybe if our picture was smaller. Let me fix that. I got it set up for not speed, or with speed, I guess. Whoops. Why is this picture so small? What happened here? There we go. That's better, I think. Kind of, sort of.
He does not have talents. Do not make him feel self-conscious, because I don't feel like cutting his fingernails again.
Are my fingernails too long already?
No, they're not. They're just fucking with you. Stop.
Okay. Look at Scuba's talents. So here's the battery tube, the adapter, so that you can put 18650 in there. This is the bubble glass it comes with. This is a tank extender. Inside here is a dual coil deck so that you can run dual coils on here. I have not built this yet, so I mean we may do that tonight. It comes with some coils, but honestly these are crap coils. I would say another word, but
They're shitty coils. There, I said it for you.
And this is the Aromomizer Supreme V3 mesh deck kit. So you can put a mesh deck on there too. And the one that comes with the tank is a single coil, which I will show you guys. I'll show you guys in a minute. The other thing that I got in, which I just lost that sticker that was on here, but no big deal. Y'all saw it the first time. The other thing I got in, courtesy of the chair, the man, the myth, the legend, Bill from the Late Night Vape Show has sent me one of his Peacemaker, which Squid Designs makes this. Y'all should know this logo if you're familiar with Squid. Apparently, they've had trouble wicking this, or at least Mick has, if not built. So we're going to build this tonight and see if we can get this thing to leak, or if it'll leak on me, I should say. Hopefully it does not. I have yet to build on this. All I did was clean it, make sure it was nice and clean. So I'll show y'all what this looks like. Now we can either go with the metal tank that's on there or go with the big old bubble glass. I'll leave that up to you guys, but let's show you the build deck. You're here so it will leak. Exactly, DeMillan. DeMillan showed up, it's gonna leak.
DeMillan makes men leak all over the place.
Here's the build deck. Not a bad looking build deck. I like the
Don't know if
curved
that's
design.
what you're going for, DeMillan, but you know.
That's a little bit better of a focus. So this is a dual coil setup. I mean, you could run a single coil in here if you would like, but I'm probably going to run dual coils in this. I did make some wire today. This has Allen or hex nuts for the post right here. I'm not a big fan of how thin these threads are right here for the chimney, because this actually screws into the chimney right here. And when you got those real thin threads like that, you got a real possibility of stripping them. So when you put this back together, if you don't do it right, you can strip the bejesus out of those.
You don't
I
want to
hit 3 out of 10.
You don't want to strip your bejesus out. That's never good.
Well, if you hit 3 out of 10, I'm hoping I hit 1 out of 1, Chair. I mean, that's all I'm trying to do. If I can get a 1 out of 1, we're doing good. I like the way this looks like a revolver, though. This is really nice. This is, on a chamber of a gun, you got these lines just like this. If it's a revolver, anyway, which is pretty cool. Probably looks just like that on a Peacemaker gun. What do you think? So what should we do first? Should we build on there's the sticker. Should we build on the Aromizer V3, or should we try our luck on the Peacemaker? I think the Peacemaker may take a little bit longer. You can see that the wicking channels, now this is important on this. So if you don't get this wicking channel completely full of wick, you're going to have a lot of leaking issues. And
you're going to have a bad time.
Considering that Mick does not like to put enough wick in any of his addies at all, I've watched Mick continuously, and bless his heart, I know he loves the crackle.
He loves hot juice in his mouth.
He likes hot juice popping in his mouth, apparently. You got to put enough cotton in here so that you don't get flooding or leaking. That's very important. So we're going to be doing that. Let's just start off with this. I made some wire. I'll show y'all that this is fresh wire. It is not some coils from Proper Coils, which Proper Coils makes some great coils. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not over on the other side of the pond. So
why are you lurking?
Let's see if we can get this a little closer.
You're drunk and bored?
Hey, not too bad. Not too shabby. We'll go with that. Now, I had the screwdriver sitting right in here in front of me. There we go. These nuts that are in here are kind of iffy, so I'm going to just use this one, which is technically not the right kind of screwdriver, but it works great on these. So
he'll act like he's amused, but he's actually...
That's what we're going to use. The wire I have is... Whoa, this is the really long one, but here's one piece of fused Clapton that I made. It goes on and on and on and on and on. It's really long. Whoa, I just caught on something. It's very long. Here's the other piece I have. This one's only about 2 feet long, I guess. Ah, Jesus. Re-wick that? Well, you're going to have to wait in line. So here's her Hadron Pro with the missing paint. Just so y'all know how the paint job is on this. Have y'all seen the pictures that Jazzy posted?
You see where it says Pro? That's just where my thumb is that rubs it off.
Did y'all see the pictures? If y'all are not a member of the SX Mini Brotherhood group, you might want to join that group. Jazzy posted some pictures of the G-Class V2 and the new SL-Class V2, telling you that G-Class and the SL-Class are looking dead sexy. And they got a blue version of the SL-Class that looks so damn good. I don't know what I'm going to do. It looks awesome. So we're going to take this wire and we're going to make a couple coils out of this, and we're going to throw them in here, get them burned in, and then we're going to wick this thing up and hope that we don't... I don't even know what juice this is. It's some juice I made. Do you remember? It's clear and my camera froze for some reason. I don't know why.
It's one of the ones that you got from Tam Vapes.
Is it? It's really,
Maybe.
it's a really sweet vape. It's a really sweet juice. So I'm probably going to have to change the coil soon.
Raspberry
But
one.
it could be anything.
You got that off your side table, didn't you? I found that on the floor.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's well steeped now then. So I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this now. So you can see that I'm going to wrap this coil. I can't really do
Katie
it.
said she wanted to poke at you.
So what? Poke at me?
She just wants to fuck with you. But she said you'd get annoyed because you're on your show. So she came up here and was poking at
3,
me instead.
4, 5, and we're going to do 6 wraps right there. Now, I don't know what the correct depth for this is. It's obviously not going to be that deep because it's a postless deck. So I'm assuming this is going to be like easy, boom, boom, you're done. But I think I made enough wire that everybody can have brand new coils tonight.
Cool.
I would hate for y'all to be,
See, DeMillan, I thought
underprivileged.
about sending mine to Nazy and asking him if he could strip it down and powder coat it in the same color as my Nazy box, my pretty teal.
You can actually buy the G-Class V2 Cloud Chucker. I did not know that. Well, there you go, guys. If y'all are looking for a G-Class V2, they're now for sale.
Nice.
I can only tell y'all that it's a definite upgrade from the original version. I don't know. Jazzy said no. No, they ain't. Okay, well, that's what Cloud Chucker said. I'm like, oh, wow. It's probably a pre-order Cloud Chucker. If Element Vape... Let's see what Element Vape says. I see the link. I'm going to click on it. I'll be damned. Yeehee SX Mini G-Class V2 200 watt box mod $189.99 on Element Vape. It says in stock.
Damn.
But all they have is black, matte black with the black Phoenix. It doesn't even say pre-order. It says in stock. That's not going to last long at all. It's a good thing you ordered it, Cloud Chucker, because if they do have them, they're going to be gone really fast. Where did that coil go I just made? Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Yeah, usually stuff like that would say pre-order. I mean, hell, the reviewers don't even have the things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6 right there. I don't think Element's supposed to be posting that yet. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Don't have Jazzy jumping their shit. All right. So let me go back to OBS so where I can see what I'm doing here. All right, there we go. So let's see about what size we're going to need. We can break out the Coley tool and find out from there. I'm going to back these screws off a little bit where I can actually feed them into there and then kind of judge from that. I want the coils down near the airflow, but obviously not touching the airflow. So from this point here, that's way too high. I mean, way too high. This actually bottoms out, so I don't know if y'all can see that. See, it bottoms out right there. Look how high that is. That's way too high. way too high. So, hey, I believe you, Jazzy. I'm just telling you that that link he posted, it does show them for sale and that they're in stock. That's crazy. I don't see my coily tool. Simon could kick my tail for that. See if I can find another one.
There's one up here somewhere.
I have 3 of them down here, but
I
they've
cleaned
been...
my desk and now I don't know where I put it.
Oh, there you go. That's what I did. I cleaned off most of my desk, and now I don't. See, if it wasn't clean, then I'd know where it is, because, you know.
Bullshit. No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I keep stuff messed up like that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here, well, all I have is one of them generic versions, so that's what we're going to have to go with. Let's see how far it sticks out now. And we're going to go down a lot. We're going to go down to this one at least. That's not even close enough. I'm going to go to this one here.
Unless you grabbed the one off my desk and took
That
it
did not cut
downstairs.
them even.
'Cause I
That's
left
why
it
I
out
like
in
the coily
open.
tool. I know they're even. This is bullcrap. Because of the way this is set up, you can't. The coil has to sit. See, the coil has to sit in there flush, or you can't judge the reading it's giving you.
Jamilin, what do you do with this
crap.
stupid fucking bowl that comes with your scale? It's in my way. You had to have taken the one downstairs that I had up here because I left it out in the open.
There we go.
It's
That's
not
perfect.
here.
I don't know what you speak of.
The coily tool that I had up here, I left it out in the open and now it's gone.
Well, I didn't take it, but
You
I
had
mean,
to
you're
have.
welcome to take one of the ones I got.
No, I don't need one. I'm asking you if you took the one that I had up
I
here
have not
downstairs.
taken any coily tools from upstairs.
Nice.
Oh, Jazzy just hit him with, hey, by the way, there's 2 versions. If you buy it too quick, you might not get the version you want. Just saying. Of the G-Class V2. I think I got this one the same cut. Oh, I got to loosen these up first. No.
Chuck the bowl. Well, I've decided I'm just gonna put shit in the bowl for now and set it over to the side.
We're just going to keep cutting until we get it low enough. I'd rather have it low enough and vape good than, there we go, than to have it too high and not have any flavor. Because Squid, you know, Squid makes some good stuff, so I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt that this thing's going to have great flavor. What do you think there, Chair? Looks good to me. I mean, it's not perfectly centered, but they're in there pretty darn good. I'll let Jazzy answer y'all's questions about the G-Class because he is the man. He knows he talks to Yee like a lot. So, if anybody knows, he does. I still got enough to make probably 2 more coils out of that one wire right there. Now I'm going to take some too much cotton. Okay, Bill. Now Bill's giving me shit, and we ain't even put cotton in there yet. I almost put cotton. You made me forget to fire this thing. Okay, we're going to use the OBS engine, which, by the way, stock coil tank. This thing is phenomenal for stock coil. Just bringing that up again. Really, really like that stock coil. It's the stock tank that comes with this thing. So we're reading at 0.16 right now, which that's going to change here once I heat these up. Grab my tweezers. I know for a fact this isn't going to fire well right off the bat. There's definitely a hot spot right there. I'm looking at this from the camera, so there's a hot spot on that side. Getting much better now. What do y'all think? That's heating up from the center out pretty good now.
Well, Jazzy, at least you know you'll sell them.
I want to get this little corner piece a little tighter right there without burning my hand, hopefully.
Don't burn yourself
I can't squeeze it anymore.
any more than you did the other day, grabbing a pan right out of the oven. Dum dum.
I'm expecting a shipment of 50 pieces. Dadgum, Jazzy. You go, boy. Jazzy's got all the dollars.
Waffles. Yay, waffles. More chances for Scuba to lose.
Oh, he's going to do waffles? Oh, man. Just take my money now, because...
Yep. Just why don't you just go chuck
That's pretty much
$100
like
out the
saying,
fucking
here,
window.
Jazzy, have some money. I guarantee those waffles, though, won't have no problems filling up, because that's like one of the most anticipated devices of 2022. I don't see any problems filling those waffles up, and if y'all don't, then I'll fill them up, and then I'll win. So
Of course you will.
worked for me. All right. Now I know Mick isn't in here because he's hiding, because he's probably off buying some cotton somewhere.
He can't be out of cotton. He only puts half the amount in there that he needs anyway. He should have
I'm
plenty
like,
left over.
Mick, do you need some cotton, man? Do you need me to send you some cotton? Because he's scared to use cotton. I don't know.
Some people do like that crackly.
I get it. I understand.
I mean, I can understand how that would work for like one day, but as soon as your cotton sags, it's just gonna leak like
It's going to be a bad vape. I don't like having to redo it. You still get the crackly even on a properly wicked one after a few days, because the cotton's still going to sag and you're still going to end up with that. So I get this nice and tight to where this slides, but it has good resistance in it. Not to where it just slides back and forth like woo 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 woo. That's too loose. So if you got that, then it's too loose.
If it makes noises like that, you've got bigger problems than it being too loose.
Woo 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 woo.
Mm-hmm.
That's the good noise, man. Woo 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 woo. You hate a dead silent Addy. Really? So people really enjoy that crackle, I guess. You know, I guess maybe if I was on a RDA, I would like
I got
the crackle.
money for days too, Jason, but like 2 days and then.
So you can see
We're
that
done.
the airflow is only this far away, so it's basically that long. I don't want to go too deep into here because you don't want to cause dry hits, but you want to go far enough. I did not see that yet, Cloud Chucker. You want to go far enough to where you can still fill this up and not have any gaps. So I'm going to go, actually, yeah, to the end of the Addy is about the right place. Maybe a little shorter. We're going to try that. I may have to go a little shorter, but You want this nice, big, fluffy cotton right here. I'm only going to strum this enough to straighten out the cut marks. You don't want to pull all that cotton out of there because it has some really thick juice wells. So you want to be able to fill those up. So I'm not going to yank all the cotton out of this thing. And I'm just going to grab this whole thing and give it a turn. And just kind of tuck it just a little bit. Not forcing it at all, just letting it fall down in there. Except for this corner. You got to make sure you get the corners good. Yeah, this thing's not going to leak at all. So, and I also like to check down here on the bottom. If I have that much cotton, I will literally go back in here with my tweezers and make a gap to where my juice can get in there good. I don't want to overflow this juice well right there. I want it like halfway, which is fine. Same thing on the other side. Now, I don't know how good this juice is I'm about to try, but we're going to see. It's really sweet, so it ought to come through really good on this atomizer. Tucking. There we go again. Now, it's still a little bit low for my liking, so all I'm going to do is go in here with my tweezers and basically create a gap, which all that does is push the wick up a little bit, and you're good to go. And that's it. Now we have to put some juice on this thing. And I was about to grab the wrong juice. So hopefully this juice is good. If it's not, it may even be 0 milligram as far as I know. You hear that, YouTube? 0 milligram. There you go. It smells like fruity, but almost like a berry.
Well, there was a raspberry. Was it a raspberry custard? I think was one of the Tambay.
It may be. It may be a raspberry custard. Jamaica me crazy or something like that, and
No, it's a green screen. The room is actually clean because we had a property inspection the other day, so I was cleaning like a mad woman. Even though, I mean, you know, they don't.
So according to Bill,
don't
what I
look
need to
that
do
stuff.
is vape this some until
There,
the juice level goes
closer.
down,
Accurate.
then refill it and see if it leaks. That's going to be my test. And he says he gets it 3 out of 10 times he can get it to wick correctly. And I guarantee if I get this right, he's going to be like, well, your next time it won't work. So
No, you don't, John Q.
he's going to
because I
have an
dyed my
excuse
hair.
for it.
The gray streak is gone. See, it's gone. No grays. It's all gone.
This is going to be my problem, getting this in here and making sure that those are lined up
Thank you, Cloud Chucker.
without screwing up
He
anything.
did. By the hand of Revlon, I have been healed.
What I try to do is back up on the threads and then go forward until I know it's catching in there correctly.
Cellar Gardens, aka Dungeons, Polly. I'm down for dungeons. I say venting and lighting. I mean, you got to have some type of fresh air, but you know.
That
It
does
is a
not look
miracle.
closed all the way. That looks pretty well closed now, I think. Well, it's almost like it's not threading in all the way.
Hey,
I'm
Mark.
gonna try this again. Mark, what's going on? It was threaded in there, but I'm gonna do it again just to make sure, because I don't want to cross thread this and have a world of pain.
Yeah, don't fuck it up, babe.
I think if you have a tank that you're gonna make like this, make the threading thicker. I mean, come on, dude. You're saving what, 2 cents per tank? Make the threading thicker. To
Dude,
where you
did
don't have
just
people
dude
don't have to
them?
deal with this.
Dude.
Definitely not going in correctly. So what I'm trying to do is push this all the way up. And I backspin it a little bit so the threads can catch. But see what happens is one side leans out and the other side's close. And that's not correct. So trying to get it all even. And then I go in. Then I start screwing it in there. Nope, that's not right. Come on, man. Coils are touching the chimney. No, it's not, DeMillan. It was like that even when I didn't have a tank on there. It was a pain in the butt to thread. Come on now. I'll try and go this way with it. This makes the rivets point down. I think that would be more correct, right? So maybe that's my problem. There's no picture, so you can't really tell. I'm trying not to, Mark. I'm trying not to, bud. Damn it. It like starts to turn, then it gets hung up. The chair, take the fill cap off, then put the chimney on from within the glass. Does the chimney come separate? Does it come off separate? Unless this chimney unscrews, that won't, there's no way. That chimney's on there. So, I mean, because if I go to put this on here, how the hell am I going to, I mean, look, I can screw it now, I'm sure. Yeah, that worked great. Sorry, I bumped the camera. Now put down the glass. You want me to use the bubble glass? How are you supposed to do that? You tell me that. Put that down in the glass. Sure, I'll do that. There you go. You have to take the chimney off. Right. I can do it on the glass one, but doing it on the other one, there's no way, dude. I can see it through the glass one. I prefer yeah, this is working fine. I prefer the glass anyway, to be honest with you. There we go. We're in there now. This, when you put this on here, you can't see in there, and it's kind of jacked up. All right, so when are we supposed to get the leaking here? That's going to hold a lot of juice.
John Q says, at least it's not fiddly.
I just poured some juice down the center of the chimney, so if it leaks a little bit, that's my bad. I'd say that's pretty full right there. That is full.
Got a good bit of juice in there.
That's a big amount of juice right there. So there's no juice coming out yet, but hey, you know, I'm down with what he said. So let's find a mod that, why not put it on a Squid mod? Makes perfect sense to me. The DBV4 that I can't read the battery voltage on. This is not going to overhang? Say it ain't so. Not a bit. That's a nice combo right there, guys. That is sweet. So we're ohming out at 0.26 right now, 0.26. So we're going to have to crank this wattage up. The 75 is my preferred, and I'm going to lock that right there. And we're going to vape this some, and we'll move on to the not the intro. Jesus, I clicked the wrong button. My bad. Let's see how this thing's going to vape. Woo, that's a lot of airflow.
Right, Wally?
All right, hold on. Let me.
You know, JQ ain't got no patience. I want to get a hold of his fuck you drawer.
All right. I have no idea what flavor that is. I think it's raspberry. It's got a lot of flavor, I'll tell you that. This is definitely one of those you could probably crank the wattage up on. Hey Harry, because there's a lot of airflow. I'm going to actually turn the airflow down a little bit. The airflow ring on this thing is tight. I mean, it needs some goober glue or something. It's tight. I'm going to have to take the airflow ring off and put some e-juice in there, then it'll be fine. Wow. You know, one of the other first things I need to do for this is put a vape ring around it because
You're going to break it?
I'll break it.
Mm-hmm.
And that size glass, I don't have anywhere. That's actually one of the bigger bubble glasses I've ever seen. Okay, this ought to be perfect for a nuts and cot. Let's go to the let's go to the build cam. And do you see her poking me?
I told you she wanted to poke at you.
Oh, she wanted to poke at me.
Literally.
Poking at you. Oh, there. Now she just confirmed that it's better without the gel on my hair.
It is.
Well, the gel is everywhere.
Small animals on that shit.
It does the thing if I make it do the thing. Oh yeah, I'm so into, man, this ring. Holy crap, I gotta see how thick this is.
My husband
He did. Her husband went and got a mullet.
He went intentionally got a mullet.
Yeah. Okay, I like the fact that this ring is not going anywhere. It is on, I mean, literally, I could unscrew this tank with this ring. That's how tight this is on here. Let me see if I can see how big this bubble glass is. It is no joke. So the tank itself, if we measure, is about 28 millimeters. So the bubble glass...
DeMillan, I don't know if she's got any spiders left. She might still have the bird eater left. I don't
with
know
the
how
bubble
big
glass, it comes out to almost 32 millimeters. That's how big the bubble glass makes this.
I have 2 spiders left, a golden baboon, blue baboon, heart palpitating, golden knee, compared to a
What happened to the bird eater? Oh, I didn't realize he died. So you still have the golden knee. That was the one that you got as a little itty bitty tiny baby that was the size of your pinky nail, right?
I got it when it was smaller. My pinky nail. Husband said that I bought a house spider.
He was tiny.
But
You need a bigger
he
condom.
looks like an actual spider now.
For real,
He
Chair.
looks like a real spider.
I gotta tell y'all guys, I don't know. I'm not a no, I'm not gonna say I'm not a bitch.
It sounded like you
He is a bitch. Give him 3 milligram. He'll be a bitch.
I'm not a big fan of this juice, but for the flavor that I could do on the knuckle test compared to what I'm vaping, it's identical. So that means this is a great RTA. If I was trying another juice that I knew, like Nilla Nuts, even though
Mm-hmm.
the one I made, Patrick took it and he's almost out, which is hilarious. He went through 100 mils, but he is fully stopped. So now everyone in this house vapes. I'm going to repeat that. Everyone in this house is now, well, not the kids, obviously, but
Yeah.
all the smokers in this
Everybody
house
above 18
are
Yeah.
now vapors. There's no more cigarette butts, no nasty cigarette smell anywhere, which is freaking awesome. Let me tell you, that's awesome.
And you are our official builder and rewicker.
I don't mind. Hey, I don't mind building. It's like I told him. I don't mind doing it, dude. If it keeps you off cigarettes, I don't mind building it for you. Not the baby. Not the baby.
No, the baby doesn't vape. He's got teeth now, and he has learned to say cheese and makes the cutest face with all teeth and
So,
wrinkles his nose.
Bill, this is my question. You told me to vape some of this to put some juice in it. How the hell am I going to get a 9 mil tank? So he said this has 9 mils.
Yeah.
Down that low. I mean, I'll try. I will keep vaping this. In the meantime, we're going to start building on the SteamCrave. But I need to know, do y'all want me to build on the hiccup or the other hiccup that I'm about to do? Okay, it don't have to be low, but I want to get it down. I mean, it's not even anywhere yet, so. Do y'all want me to build on the mesh deck, which I don't even know what it looks like, or the dual coil deck for the Aroma Miser V3? I'll leave that up to you guys. I don't have a lot of juice left. I'm getting really low. Just fill it when hot. I shall do that, Bill. And it's not going to leak. Build the mesh. DeMillan says build the mesh. I think you're right, because I haven't seen anybody build the mesh deck yet for the Aroma Miser V3. Let's grab this mesh deck out of here and see. Well, if I was on the build cam, y'all could see it too, probably. I'm just saying. Let's see what's in here. I have not even opened this box yet. Uh-oh. It comes with its own set of instructions. One through 8. Okay, we get the instructions. All right. Now, here's the little coil tool. Why has it got a flat end? I may need to read the instructions. Here's the mesh. What do we have here? Is that a squonk pin? No crap. You know what? I'll give them credit. They gave me more than 2 pieces of mesh. I think there's 4 pieces of mesh here, which is awesome. So that's better than 2. I can't even see this. Don't build the mesh deck. It's crap. Oh, I'm sorry. It's got 11 steps. I don't even see the spot where they're using that tool at all. You know, you would think out of all these instructions, do y'all see that tool? They're using tweezers right there, right? There's the coil. Is that them using the tool?
Oh, Mick is here.
Mick's finally here? There he is. Use the included mesh tool to bend the mesh strip. Install it. If needed, you can use the tool to get the mesh strip in a curve shape. Well, duh.
I
Do
need
not
more
pulse the
alcohol.
mesh strip above 20 watts. That's important. You don't want to really heat these things up that much. Use the shoelace. Use the included shoelace cotton. They gave me some shoelaces. Cotton lace mesh. So it even tells you, hey, this is I haven't, you know, it's not that I haven't played with mesh before. I haven't made a mesh RTA. King Cobra, I completely agree with you, but I gotta at least try the mesh. If it sucks, it sucks. Just gonna try it. You did show up late, Mick, but this is the Peacemaker, fully built, not leaking, not a single drop. But we're going to vape it down and put more juice in there and see if it leaks. Just to show that if y'all watch more of my shows, you won't be leaking either. All right. So on the mesh deck, let's use Creed's build stand. Wait, what do we need to open this? Phillips screwdriver? Yep, Phillips screwdriver. Okay. This is what I see a problem with. There's only 3 holes right there for airflow. That's not good for mesh, man. That is not good for airflow. You have a freaking giant piece of mesh on here with a ton of wick, and you put 3 tiny airflow holes. That's not gonna cut it. It's just not gonna cut it. I mean, call me crazy, but I don't think that's gonna cut it. We'll try it. I mean, this is gonna be a short try. You sure that is airflow? It has to be. Where else is it gonna get airflow from? I mean, you can get it from the sides. Maybe that's just some bottom airflow. So here's the specs on the coils. They are 0.15 ohm resistance. Pulse at 20 watts. This best between 40 and 85 watts. And it says pulse at 40 watts. What the hell? Well, I know you got to pulse them at first at 20 watts, which that's fine. We can do that too. If I can get this pack open, Jesus. All right, we're going to cut it open because I don't feel like going through all that. Did I seriously just make two? Oh, I'm like, they just disappeared right in front of me right now. They do not want to come out of this piece of plastic. Yes, dear. You poking at me now also?
You got it.
All right, so we're making the mesh one with the force. I'm going to put on my goggles for this because I can't see because I'm blind. I'm going to try to put this back on camera for you guys. Oh, they don't know what they're going to do yet. Oh, boy. Okay, I will give them an A for simplicity on building that. That took no time at all. Is that crooked? It is crooked. Let me fix that. That's not good. Is that straighter? That's pretty good. All right. And we got to pulse this at 20 watts. We're going to pulse it using the SteamCrave mod. Why not? Use the tool to round it out. I can do that, Demilla. Let me put it in there first. Before I put this down, let me go ahead and unlock it because it's locked right now. No, it was unlocked. What do you know? There we go. Let's go down to 20 watts like it says in the instructions. 20 watts. Yeah, once it's in there, you can't. You can do it right here. All right, that's as rounded as it's going to get. This one looks too far over. Yeah, that's the plastic cup giving you that smell. Jesus, every time I think I got it straight, it's crooked.
I forgot to tell you, I found $10 in the parking lot at the liquor store.
Damn. And you didn't buy 3? Okay, I got it straight
for our dinner and our lunch tomorrow.
But guess what? It didn't go down in the slot. There we go. Now
did you miss the hole again?
I missed the hole.
Dire thing says to leave the tool in place while clamping. Always.
Well, even leaving the tool in place is not going to keep it straight because you can't. There's no stopping point for this. That's pretty good right there, guys. I'm good with that.
Bought 2 bottles. You dropped $10 at the liquor store. Sucks to be you, Junk you. Probably.
Freaking John Q.
No,
Hey, I
they
dropped
won't see
$10 in the liquor store.
No, because it's solid.
Holy moly.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's not solid. You can't see through it. So
Solid and you can see through it.
it's because it's clear. Don't hit me with your science, young lady. Okay, clear does not mean that it's not colored. It just means it's transparent.
All right. I may have to take some more of that cotton off, but now hit the button. I didn't pre-fire it, but it's mesh, so I'm not worried about it. This is not one of those coils that you have to burn in because it's not going to fire uneven, so why worry about it, honestly?
Magoofer says to dry fire it.
I'm not dry firing it with the cotton in there. Nope. There's no reason to dry fire mesh. There really isn't, because it's always going to fire evenly every time. So why go ahead and put burns on it when there's no need to? This is too much cotton. I'm going to have to cut some of this off. I don't like overstuffing the cotton, so...
Dire thing says so it doesn't taste like China.
So it doesn't taste like China. There you
John
go.
Q says you absolutely have to glow mesh before wicking.
Why you say that? Don't worry, I'm gonna glow it in just
Probably
a second.
did.
With some juice on it though. Not glow it, but I'm gonna heat it up.
What?
I turned it on.
Yeah, it's probably dead. So well, I think Steve's watch is on the charger. I can't even wear this because I need to take a couple of the links out of it. He was
Mesh
supposed
needs
to do
pulsing.
that for me and hasn't done it.
It does, DeMillan, but you it's not gonna fire unevenly, and I already put the damn wick in there. That's my excuse. I meant to fire it. That's the first thing I was gonna do before I put the cotton in there, but y'all got me sidetracked. Let's go with this juice. We're gonna find out if there's a dead spot, by God.
Cloud Checker said because there's machine oil on it. And John
Yep.
Q says because there could be a dead spot.
Well,
And Wally says, oh, come on. There's nothing like the taste of bat virus on the first vape.
right? No, I'm not vaping
don't
it on the.
lick your bats. I'm just saying.
I'm not. This is what we're gonna do before we ever hit this thing. I'm going to fire this thing multiple times, so it's not gonna matter.
It's a different charger than what you're used to looking at. Dire thing. 2/11/2022. Scuba finds the hole too early. You gotta take his off. It just hangs there.
At 20 watts, this doesn't do a lot, I'll tell you. No, it's not my first mesh build. It's my first mesh tank build. I'll tell you that. Or is that profile thing mesh tank? It may be.
McGoofer says the bat virus will soak into the cotton.
All right, now we're going to turn up the wattage. 40 watts. Make sure there's plenty of juice on this thing. You know what my problem is? That tank's already got juice in it. I guess I can dump it out. It's almost empty. All right, so I'm gonna go dump the juice out that's in this tank, which is very little, and then we'll come back and put that stick in it.
Because it's stuck on the charger. There's a hole that goes up in the bottom.
Have you finished that packing, well, unpacking game?
Yes.
Okay.
I uninstalled it. I told your mom to look for it on the PlayStation. She could probably download it. Well, she won't be all the time. If she can't find it on there, I'll download it again for you so you can play. Okay, beat it.
I mean, I hear what everybody's saying. Oh, you should pulse the mesh, blah, blah, blah. Every piece of mesh I've ever tried never had a hot spot, ever.
Until now.
And number two, I forgot to pulse it. So I'm just using it as an excuse right now.
Sorry, y'all. I thought I was muted the whole time.
Now, this is the single coil deck, by the way. Very simple deck to build on. Airflow is right below down there. It comes all the way around up through the back. Real easy deck to build on for a single coil. I'm going to set that up to the side. I'm going to grab the... if I can unscrew this without firing it. There's the mesh, all soaking wet and goodness. Now I'm going to have to put my goggles on so I can put this in correctly. It's in there like Prego. I don't know what just fell off the desk, but
Oh.
we're going to turn off the juice flow right there to lock position. The airflow doesn't matter in this case. Go ahead and screw this down on the mod. I keep forgetting to vape. I need to be vaping this other one so juice level can go down. I'll vape it while I fill this. Okay, that's about full right there. Wipe everything off nice and dry. Get the airflow correct. That's weird. Now my airflow is over here on the side. That's weird. Now it's no longer in the front. The same tank. There's no different thread. Well, there's different threads because this is a different build deck. So that's what I'm saying. It could be different for everybody. This one's on the side. So that may actually keep me from covering the airflow, which is awesome. Hey, Eddie, how's it going? Wow, Eddie come in here with all kinds of links going on. Let's go ahead
He's
and
early.
unlock the juice flow. Ooh, it's bubbling. It's bubbling. It's dropping down fast. We're going to be vaping both of these like a freight train right here, trying to get these to drop down. So we have the double barrel V4 with the Peacemaker on top and this giant 9mm tank on top of it, which looks like an aquarium right now.
I asked her if I could have it, and she said no. And then
Vape's just fine.
that naughty me.
Then we have
Oh, okay.
the Aromomizer V3 on the SteamCrave Hadron Lite side-by-side mod at 40 watts.
No.
It's probably going to need to go up in wattage, but we'll try it right here for now. Definitely needs to be hotter. Definitely needs to be hotter. Do y'all hear all that crackling? Holy crap. Hey, Mick, this crackle's for you. That's a lot of crackle. Let's go up to 50 watts. Do you think that side by side should be more rounded to hug the tank? You know, DeMillan, I would say yes, but if they did that, then it would be really tank exclusive. Like, what I mean is, if they were to do that, if they were to round that thing off, only the Aromomizer V3 would fit in there. There would be no other tank because depending on the diameter of the roundness of the tank, which 25 millimeters should be 25 millimeter, but if they cut it in really tight, then there would be zero tolerance. So say you had a 25 millimeter tank that had an airflow that made it go out to 26, it wouldn't fit. So this way you got a little bit of play, just a little bit. I mean, if you look at this, it's not a lot of room in there, but it's just enough. They could have curved it a little more. I mean, I'll go with that, but For right now, I'm going to agree with King Cobra. This is not the best flavor. The single coil had better flavor than this, honestly. And this is mesh. Go figure. I mean, it's okay. Wait, it's getting better. Let this break in for a minute. This is definitely getting better. So we're gonna keep trying. Oh, Tam's raisin rice pudding. Yeah, I saw y'all were talking about that, Addie. Where's Speedy? I don't know where Speed is, Addie. He hasn't shown up in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Vapor production is fine.
Babe,
Yes.
Hallie just wanted to know why you buy stuff you don't need.
I buy stuff I don't need.
Hmm.
As in what?
I don't know. Can you get my phone out? Oh, never mind.
Mesh is better with creams. Well, the juice I just put in here was it's a it's basically Jam Monster strawberries what I got in there now. Congratulations, Addie. That's awesome. He got his first Social Security check. Does that mean you're old, Addie? Damn. Need is relative. Tell me about it there, dire thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It is getting better with every vape I take. I think after this mesh breaks in the cotton really good, because, you know, you always get that little bit of cotton break-in period. It'll be great. Look how much the juice level dropped from just opening up the juice flow. It dropped because I had this thing full. So what happens when you open that juice control, all that juice rushes down to the bottom and fills up where the juice intakes are, and you lose that much juice. Half a tank. Jesus. But that's okay. This is not bad, but you know, it's ohming out at 0.15.
That's
So
not a thing.
obviously the wattage is going to have to keep going up and up to get the best vape out of this thing. I'm at 50 watts now, so let's go up to 60 because it's not enough yet. It's close, but it's not there. King Cobra, let me show you something. This is what I want to. I got to show you guys this. 520 tank, right? With a tool in there. This doesn't come in it. That's something I threw in there. This is one of my 520 tanks. 520 tank number 2. I have 2 520 tanks. That's how much I like them. Now, well, hello Neil. How you doing tonight? Now the one I saw that interested me, but it was sold out when I looked for it, is the Voltrove. Have you seen the Voltrove bridge? Oh my goodness. The Voltrove bridge looks really good, but it's $120 for that thing. And it was sold out everywhere I looked. So it hasn't been mass released, I guess, yet. Number one, it's a high-end rebuildable, but I mean, it's freaking a Voltrove, so you would think it'd be out where we could get it. Yeah, I saw that, Lurden. Grim Green had it. That's where I saw it at, actually. Yeah, Addie's here every Friday, Neil. Every Friday. He comes in a little late, but, you know, Addie's a busy man. Busy man. So we're vaping the Hadron Lite, which is a side-by-side mod with the Aromomizer V3 Supreme on top of it. And I have the mesh deck in there, so I'm trying that. And then this is the double barrel V4 with a Peacemaker. I'm sorry, Peacemaker RTA, which is a 28 millimeter RTA with a 9 mil glass bubble tank on top of it, so it holds a lot of juice. You know what I noticed on QB Design site that I totally missed out on? As Munchkin doesn't pay attention to me.
You're doing your own thing. I'm trying to find
I
something.
asked you a
for Hallie.
question.
Something QP Designs that you missed out on?
Yes. Remember
What's
the
that?
fatality, right?
Yeah.
28 millimeter tank, right?
Yep.
They came out with a 30 millimeter fatality.
You don't need one that big anyway.
Well, I didn't know that they came out with it because I don't look at their site all the time, and it's already sold out, so I can't even buy one unless there might be one site I can find one at. I'll look there, but yeah, build the Boreas. Wow, Magoofer. Which version Boreas? I have a lot of Boreases. I have the V1, the V2, the V10. I think I have the V3 somewhere. There's a lot of different versions of the Boreas. The Boreas was a great tank for its time, but it doesn't have really big wicking channels like for your my best one. Ooh. You know what? I think the V2 was one of the best Boreas tanks, which you don't even know. I'm quick. There's a Boreas right there. This one is black with a custom tank with the gold ring that you could buy separately. And I haven't opened this in forever. But yeah, this is a Boreas. I think V2. I think it's a V2. Look at that small airflow in the center. And that's the whole thing. These concentrate flavor down to a narrow chimney, which is what gives you so much flavor out of these things. And I think this was a well underrated tank for what it was for its time. I mean, there's been a lot of tanks that's come out since then that are way better. This would have to be cleaned completely before I could build on it. This has been sitting inside that freaking cup for who knows how long. It's probably got a build in there. Sell me that. I want dibs. Yeah, I got a few of these actually. I'm scared to look in here, but we're going to look. This has to be some really stank coils. I'm telling y'all right now.
It's a shame that PlayStation doesn't have Game Pass like fucking Xbox does.
These look pretty black, but honestly, I mean, for it to have set up as long as it did, I bet you it still fires.
What is that? The Boreas? You're rebuilding a Boreas instead of my tank?
I'm just cleaning it off some. Don't vomit, Addie. It's not that bad. Watch how clean I get this thing in a matter of seconds, man. It has the old Velocity style towers for your wiki. Look at this, the Velocity style. Which, I mean, you can get fuse claptons in there, which is what's in there right now. But look at this. 0.24, and it still fires. This thing has been sitting in there for 2-3 years now, at least. I'm going to make this thing look sparkling clean here in just a second, just to show y'all that if you got decent coils that are built good, you can clean these off really easily. Let me clean this off.
Oh, did he get up and leave? He just got up and walked away. I'm just completely out of it on this one because
Yeah,
I
Munchkin
got
don't pay
nothing to say.
attention at all.
Well, what am I supposed to do? See, I can't. You're talking. You've been steady talking the whole thing. What am I supposed to interject on your build skills?
I
I'm
mean,
just-
these are not bad for what they are, and these are some coils I built a long time ago. A long time ago. I will check the 510 though, Addie. It probably does need some cleaning off. Look how even they're glowing still. Even now, man. Whoa. That just fell and hit my hand. That was hot. Just to say, that was hot.
It is glowing. That's usually an indication of the high temperature. Because Steve gives me the broken stuff all the time, and he gets the good shit.
Let me check this 510.
Should go
It's
poke
got to
him and
cool
tell him
off
it's
a
rude.
second. Let me hit this some more because I'd hate to disappoint
Poke him.
Bill.
Why not? You're bored? Well, then go poke him.
Why does everybody want to poke me tonight?
You're pokeable. You just don't go.
Oh, yeah. That looks pretty dirty. You're right, Addie. That's pretty dirty right there.
Huh?
You know what I like to do on something like this?
Do you pinch him? Well, I mean, it depends on how hard you pinch him.
Some sandpaper would be great, but
Hard enough, it might.
See,
if you
Get him a piece
get
of
bad
sandpaper
connections
over there,
on your
Brent.
Addy, you're going to have a higher resistance than it should be. And that equals a bad vape, even though this was ohming out
that
where
to
it
him.
should. So
because he needs it.
sorry, I'm off camera a little bit. I'm trying to. I'm
You're
just
always off
scraping off the bad stuff right now. What are you throwing
Yeah,
down?
well, what am
Oh,
I supposed to
sandpaper.
say?
Thank you. Hey, I got sandpaper.
Just drop it over the edge.
Yes.
Yes, I saw that.
Does that look better? Swing. Much better shape now. Let's see if it fires. Thanks, Hattie. I didn't even see that the 510 was that crusty, man. Still ohming out 0.24 right there, 0.24, which is 0.23, 0.24. That's about correct. And it is still burning in really good. Now, this would have to be cleaned out, obviously. I don't have that much juice, and Munchkin still wants me to build her tank. I got 30 minutes, man. Do you think I can clean this out that quick?
You better.
Man, I
hurry
could
up.
build this really fast. Oh, my camera froze. Great. Let's go back to the main cam. Oh, well, now it's good. But I'll go back to the main cam anyway. I'm going to clean this off really fast. I can't put any juice in there that's going to explode this tank because I'm pretty sure that tank's plastic. But, yeah.
He just wandered away again, didn't he? I can't see y'all. I'm downloading something for the child. He's just been doing shit for half an hour. Hasn't touched my tank at all. He did walk away. I know he did. It's all right. I'm just a passive participant in the show.
I thought you already had it.
I told you I uninstalled it because I beat it. All right. It's installing.
That's the other
Y'all
really good
talked
thing
about
about the Boreas is you can take that
Okay,
thing
that's
completely
bad.
apart. I mean, it literally, thing just comes all the way apart. Boom, 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 boom. I was able to take all this apart. So, and then you can disassemble this completely too. There's your juice flow control inside there. Done. I'm worried about, look at this drip tip. That is so small. But it's all matchy. I like that. Trying to get all the water off of here, guys. All we have to do now, we've already burned these coils in, obviously. Put some wick on here. And why does the camera keep freezing?
Thank you, Eddie.
Okay, there we go. I got some Muji cotton ready to go. We're going to knock this out so fast it ain't even funny.
He is Pokeball Cobra. And yes, there's no production in this show. Wait, don't y'all remember when he used to cast by himself and he'd just get up and walk away and leave his chair and his fan? Y'all didn't have a problem with that. Hi, Roger. I'm helping the grandchild. She wanted to play a game on the Xbox. I tried to download it on the tablet to see if she could play it on Game Pass on the tablet. It is not made for the tablet, so I had to go install it on the Xbox so she could play it. So you can go over to give the kid time to play the game.
I'm going as fast as I can here.
Well, you don't have to go fast. I just told you can go over because you still need to build my shit.
Okay, I'll build yours too. Don't worry. I do want to try the Boreas again. It's and thanks for Mowgli for bringing it up. I mean, I haven't tried that tank in so
Magoofer,
long.
Not Mowgli.
It was who? I thought it was Mowgli.
Magoofer. I don't think there's anybody named Mowgli in your chat. Oh,
I'm
there
looking
is.
at
Mowgli
it.
Vapes. Okay.
Okay, then it was Magoofer. Okay, well, my bad. You're supposed to keep up with that stuff.
I was helping the grandchildren.
These you can't, they don't have really big juice channels, so you can't like stuff a lot of wick into there. You have to be kind of careful with these. Okay, that side was perfect. The other side was a little tight. I hear a lot of scuba, the word scuba over there. That's
What?
freaking me
Who's
out.
saying scuba?
She's watching something and they've said scuba gear, scuba this, scuba
Oh,
that.
all I can hear is cussing because she's getting killed. most
Well,
likely.
she did get killed, but
Yeah.
I think she got killed. I don't
You're
know.
not blocked, Mowgli. I just didn't see you yet. I don't think I've blocked anybody on here. Nobody's irritated me to the point that
See
I
how
blocked them.
small that one looks? Why does it look so?
It does look very small.
I'm gonna fluff it up a little bit. There we go. It's because it got stuffed in there so much. Let's get some juice. The juice label on here does not represent the juice that I'm putting in here. I'll tell you that right now. Although this is basically a clone of Jam Monster Strawberry that I'm putting on here right now. I like it. It's good stuff. Jam Monster Strawberry Remix version 2 if y'all want to make it for yourselves. If you
So-
like the original Jam Monster Strawberry, you'll like this one.
I would like you to ask the spy bots what the forecast is for Saturday. and then ask them what the forecast is for Sunday.
Spy bots.
Yeah, our wiretaps around the house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to say their names right now. They're
Oh.
always listening.
There we go. Oh, why is the camera frozen? Okay, well, I got it
Catch
in
up in a
there.
moment.
This only fits one way, or two ways, actually. So once you get it in there. If she tells you it can only fit one way, that's not good. All right.
I don't think that's true.
All right, I'm going to have to figure out how to get this top separated from the deck here because it's on there really good. This is before they did billet style. This is the full-on unscrew deal right here. Look at the way that turns purple and weird colors right there. There we go. Just got to get it in there straight.
I'll do it, but I don't think you'll be able to hear it. Alexa, what's the forecast for Saturday?
On Saturday, February 12th, there will be mostly sunny weather with a high of 70 degrees Fahrenheit and a low
70?
of 47 degrees.
Yeah, so you heard that. Okay. Alexa, what's the forecast for Sunday?
Here's the forecast for Sunday, February 13th. Look for snowy, rainy weather with a high of 38 degrees Fahrenheit and a
Did
low
she
of
say
27
snow?
degrees.
Yes.
So Saturday is 70, Sunday is snow? What the
Yes.
hell?
Yeah. That's Virginia weather for you. If anybody comes down for the weekend, just bring all of your clothes because you can go to the beach one day and go build a snowman.
Oh, this is
the next.
leaking like crazy right now.
Did you forget how to build a Boreas tier?
I don't know what I did, but it is leaking like crazy.
Are you missing some O-rings?
I might be, or they're either busted. Hold on, let me see what I did wrong, because it is... Look at all that juice I just spilled.
Are you?
You know what, JQ? She doesn't answer me anymore. Hey, Siri. Oh, wait, my iPad answered me. Never mind. My phone. Hey, Siri. What's my name?
I don't know who you are.
Ah,
Tell me.
you
In
bitch.
Siri settings, tap on my info and then choose yourself from your contacts.
You know damn well who I am.
This is the problem. I can't turn the airflow ring. Damn it. Time out. I'm spilling juice everywhere, but the airflow,
making a mess
the
again.
juice flow and the airflow are all jacked up. Now it's moving. I guess I got enough juice in there, huh?
It just needed lubricated.
It's lubricated now, by God.
I'm sorry, Jazzy. Mine doesn't talk to me. She doesn't answer me anymore on the phone, and apparently my iPad forgot who the fuck I am.
I gotta clean up my mess. Hold on a second.
For some reason, my emails still come to the attention of Your Highness, so I'm not quite sure how it's forgotten who I am, but it has. All 5 devices. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've we've got multiple iPhones lying around here and the iPad. So the iPad's the only one that answered me. But if I say the other names, it's weird because you can ask her a question and you'll get two different answers because we've got two devices with the same name in the room. You'll get two different answers. I think they got in an argument the other day. One of them answered, the other one said so. They were talking to each other for a brief second. See, I think I've got Cortana on my computer. Hey, Cortana. But that was the old computer.
You know
This
what's
is-
going on
this is
here?
new.
When I screw the tank together tightly, the airflow ring won't move.
Hey, Siri. Where do you dispose of a body? She didn't like that. Mhm. Hey, Siri. What's my name? That's complete bullshit. This is what happens when you don't use your own iPad for how long if she forgets who you are. I don't even know where the hell she's at in here. Oh, there she is.
At least I can get a couple of good vapes out of this before it. I'm going to have to, this has probably got some bad or missing O-rings, I'm guessing. But I'm going to vape it the way it is right now real quick. Let me turn the wattage up. Yeah, what's happening is the juice control is going back and forth. Somebody named Chan, guess who delivered it? USPS. I was gonna say, damn, Jazzy. It vapes great, but there's definitely some issues going on. It's funny, the Peacemaker didn't leak a drop. This thing is pouring out, which means there's a missing O-ring. I'll have to get one of my other Boreases to see what O-ring's missing. I probably still have a box out in the garage that has all the Boreas parts where I can get the O-ring and put back in there because, yeah, that's what happens if you get a tank and you have a missing or bad O-ring, it'll leak like that.
That cabinet right in front of you has a plethora of Boreae and
Oh,
their
does it?
respective parts.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll find out which one because this one's definitely missing one. It vapes damn good though. I mean, it's not the coils or the airflow or anything. And the wicking was full. I mean, it was completely full. So it's not leaking because of that. It's leaking because of an O-ring or something's not seated right. You know, Bill, I've been trying to vape this, and I know I haven't vaped it enough, but it's literally got just a bubble. This is not a good test. I still got to build Munchkins, though, so we'll do that.
Mm-hmm. So I read the instructions on the back of those strips that we have, and it says you're supposed to wait 40 seconds.
This thing, the Peacemaker, is turning out to be pretty damn good. I mean, granted, I don't like the threads on the chimney. Other than that, it's a great tank. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic flavor. Giant bubble tank. I really like that because I like having a lot of juice capacity where I don't have to refill it all the time. And that kind of outweighs everything else for me because the bubbles are coming up. It's definitely getting juice. And it's vaping a very saturated, full flavor vape every time, which is awesome. So the Juggernaut V2, which is what Munchkin has on hers. Let's see how bad hers is. It's always bad. This is Munchkin's tank. She can destroy some coils, man. At least I know this one doesn't have any bad O-rings. Okay. I've seen worse and I've seen a lot better, that's for sure. Yeah, John Q, if it's one thing about the Series X that really impressed me, it was how fast the games load. It's like night and day difference. Especially if you're used to one certain game and you go back to that game, you're like, holy crap, that loaded fast. You'll notice the difference right off the bat. For me, with Fallout 76, you know, fast traveling and stuff always took forever. And once I got a Series X, it's like, boom, boom, whoa. Takes like 3 seconds now instead of 10, 15 seconds. It's a big difference. Oh, this is going to be one of those that gives me hell. She's like burnt the cotton inside the coils. Okay, I got them out. Ugh. I hate this, man. My hands are getting all sticky. Your mod still has power, I hope. These coils are not old. Look how crusty that is. I'm going to bring these coils back to life. That is crusty, guys. That is like, ugh. Well, I could vintage vapor, but I prefer doing it this way for some reason.
I didn't even put as much sweetener in that juice as I was supposed to because I overdid it on the smooth vanilla.
You can see that dark black in the center, and that's where all that charcoal is built up on these coils. Watch this. You can blow off most
That's
of that
how you
crust.
light the house on fire.
Well, I'm just showing them. I'm about to get it off now. Give me just a second.
I bet it smells pretty down there. Smells like a campfire. Yeah, I need to make some new juice because I do like the Scuba stud, but it's to the point where I've vaped so much of it that I can't taste it anymore. So I need to make something else. Well, as soon as that bottle's done, then I'll make something else. Switch back and forth. We got enough flavorings. There's got to be something else I can make besides the standard. Maybe I'll make more can only be one. I got enough stuff for that. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not really all that efficient, John Q, but the whole point is to not burn down the house. Just saying. I mean, that would certainly take care of the amount of stuff we have. You know, I would just grab all the electronics and go.
I'm going to be needing your juice too, by the way.
I'll bring it down whenever you get to that point. Well, there's not even enough in there to worry about. That's why I had her bring it to you when I did. Well, I mean, I've got gas heat and my bill hasn't gone up any higher on that. I'm sure I could do something.
Okay, we got it all in pieces and all cleaned out now.
A little robot arsonist. He's not an arsonist. He just likes to knock things over.
Missed like one little spot there in the corner. I can't really get to that. Let me see
I
if
think
can get
some
it.
of that might just be staining. I'm not necessarily worried about that. You just ordered another computer, Jazzy. Don't you have enough? Don't you have enough computers?
Oh, wait till this unfreezes. Why does it freeze all the damn time?
True, Eddie.
Let me wait till it unfreezes. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. That's pretty good there.
It is, Mowgli.
Let's go ahead and burn the water off that's left on here, and then you'll be good to go for wicking.
He's only annoying John Q because Scuba keeps his desk so packed with shit that he doesn't have a place to roam around and keep himself entertained. But it is amusing as hell to see him line up on Scuba stuff when it's clean and it's all lined up nice. And he'll look at it and he'll line himself up and back up and then just drive full steam into it and knock it over.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That little son of a gun.
According to the people on the little group you're part of, theirs do that too. They like to knock shit over. She can't hear you. She got headphones on.
The build cam is
just
dying.
ignoring
Yeah,
her.
it for some reason the build cam just freezes for some reason whenever it feels like it. Muji number 2. Right up against the base of the RTA cut. This works great for the Juggernaut, by the way. You don't have to do any fancy measurements, anything like that. She decided it was poke time again.
Poking at you, poking at you. Do robots scream? He might. I don't know. She said she's drunk and bored, so if she wants to just fuck with you.
Oh, okay. Why is that not in focus? Focus, Daniel-san. That is a shitty focus if I've ever seen one. That's better.
See, the only thing I don't like about that is I'm weird about my keyboards. The keyboard is too flush for me. What do you mean, ooh, John Q? I thought you were down for that. I think he's like you, trying to act like he's some kind of prude or something.
This is ready. It just needs juice now.
Lillian, can you do me a favor? Can you bring this to Steve?
Juggernaut, for the guys that don't like leaking
you.
and stuff like that, Juggernaut V2 is obviously going to be one of the better tanks that you guys can get because it's top airflow. And even though it's top airflow, it's got great flavor. So you're not sacrificing anything by going top airflow with this tank at all. It's that good.
Nobody walks down the stairs. They just reach over the edge.
Normally she runs down the damn stairs, but you know, I can't get her to do that. What?
You know how this would have this is
Oh.
YouTube?
Yeah.
well, it has well, this is TikTok. It has like really funny videos where they dress their stuff as really scary videos.
Yeah,
And then
cool. You're watching TikTok videos on YouTube?
Ooh, that smells good. Oh, this is Scuba Stud.
Mm-hmm. Well, my
Thank you once
bastardized
again,
version
Addie Tooney.
because-
This is
because
her.
I can't read.
This is her crappy version of
It's
Scuba
not
Stud.
crappy. All I did was I
It
bumped
smells
up the
good,
smooth
though.
vanilla and decreased the super sweet, so the ratios are backwards.
If y'all are interested in making a really
I don't
sweet
run John Q.
tobacco, that's just a great all around vape. Just look up Scuba Stud on eLiquid Recipes and it will pop up.
It's good shit.
Courtesy of Eddie Tooney himself. I don't know how he knocked
Good
it out
even
of the
when you
park
fuck it up. Yeah.
first try, but it is really good. I enjoy it. It took us forever to find that freaking the Oriental tobacco from Flavora.
It didn't take me long to find it. It took a while to figure out how to pay them
Well,
in the UK.
It wasn't just that. They didn't have but one bottle. It's like, really? That y'all got one?
Well, I didn't know they only had one bottle until I went to try to order another bottle, and pay with the credit card instead of my bank card. And it said they were out of stock. But that was really cool that they held it. No, it wasn't a slide, Wally. I miscounted the number of steps and thought I was at the bottom and hit the ground all on my poor left knee. I'm surprised it still works because my full weight went onto that one freaking knee. That's where I had to get it, Mowgli. And then I couldn't figure out how to pay them. So they wanted to do a bank transfer. And I talked to my bank and they're like, well, it's probably going to cost you more to do the international transfer than it would be for your entire order. And I said, maybe I'll just throw a $20 bill in an envelope. But then they sent me, it's something like Venmo, something to that, something similar. And I was able to pay them that way. But they held on to the bottle for a week while I tried to figure out how the fuck I was supposed to get money to them. So good on them for that. Chef's Flavors is good on my book because they could have just said, yeah, well, we didn't get your money within
Nice,
24
Logan.
hours, so we canceled your order.
And let's get the airflow back open. There we go. Yeah, I wanna powder coat this thing. Look at this. They should have done a better job painting this. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
I might send Nate a message and ask him if I can send it to him and have him strip it. Because if I get it powder coated, it ain't going to be black. It's going to be teal, just like my other Nazy Squonker that I have.
Oh, you got it? You got it, DeMillan? It's about damn time. They sent DeMillan a golf club. Oh, look at that.
Did she get to keep the golf club?
Bobo VR M2 Halo strap. Very nice. Midnight edition. I haven't seen the midnight edition. That's cool. Oh, you can definitely tell you went
Matter of fact-
overboard. You can definitely tell you went overboard. Well, vanilla swirl or vanilla something.
Smooth vanilla.
Yeah, I could tell. I taste the vanilla.
Do you think vanilla nuts makes your coils go bad quicker than anything else?
No, actually, vanilla nuts is not that harsh on coils.
I noticed Mom and Patrick's have the same smell after like 4 days.
Well, as far as juices that make your coils go bad really fast, anything sweet. So if it's really sweet or sugary tasting, it's going to make your coils go bad fast. Those sweeteners that they put in there will darken up some coils faster than you can vape it. So if the recipe calls for super sweet or something like that, or cotton candy, which is the same damn thing, it's gonna get.
All right, there. It says he's active now, so I just sent him a message.
Nazy? Really?
Yeah. It's like, yo, so hey, I got a question for you. Yeah, Viva Wallet. That's what they sent me.
Very nice of you, Demilla. Well, Bill, I don't know if you're still awake because I know it's past seniors' bedtime. I'm trying to vape
Oh,
this. It's got a.
Speaking of seniors, did you know you're the same age as Vance?
I am.
Yeah.
He looks way older than me. Just saying. Well, he does.
I think it's all about the attitude, you know. Because I heard him say something because he
Yeah.
made a comment. He helped us move a bunch of shit into the storage unit, and he made a comment that, you know, if you asked his insurance company, they disagree because they think he's about to die. And he said something about how old he was. I was like, wait a minute, how old are you? And he told me, and I'm like, you're the same age as Steve. Yeah.
Ah, bitch. He's on top of those feelings.
Of course, you also wouldn't think Jeff is younger than me. So, you know.
I really thought this Peacemaker may give me a dry hit or something. It has been steady nonstop. I'll tell you what, John Q, you and DeMillan can kiss my ass. I am 53. Thank you very much.
Look, they're guessing 67, 68.
68.
And I'm the baby again. I like being the baby.
68's a good year,
Valerie's
though. I
older
mean,
than both of you.
I was
She's gonna
born
be
in 68.
55.
I'm not kissing that old
Oh
wrinkly.
boy, he just saw my message. Yay.
So does he know you? Well, Magoofer, you got a closer guess, but yeah, I'm only 53. Thanks for making me look older than I am, but yeah. Do I really look 59
typing
years
back.
old? Holy crap.
No, you don't look 59.
I thought I was pretty energetic for 59.
Hold on.
54 in
I need-
April. I will be 54 in August, Neil. So, yeah, we're not that far apart, bud. We're basically the same age. You're just a few months older than I am. Oh,
He wants pictures.
pictures of what? Oh, the mod? Show, yeah, that pro thing. Tell them if we take 2 screws out, we can take the whole mod apart. You're only playing? Well, damn, Magoofer. Now you make me feel bad. Oh, as far as my age, okay. But Neil's telling the truth. Good. You graduated high school when Scuba was 1 year old? Damn, RS. Damn. Just saying. Apparently, when I graduated high school, Munchkin was 10.
Yep.
There you go. That'll wake you up quick. It's like, really? Damn. I 7 short years to 60. Thanks, DeMillan. I appreciate that. Pile of poo and scissors. Addie's got some interesting clickers. Yeah, that Voltrobe looked really interesting that
What the?
that Grim Green had on his show, but it's the freaking thing sold out everywhere I looked, and I'm like, well, you know, I got 2 520 tanks. If you do decide to buy the Cthulhu, the stock coil, the stock tank that comes with it has airflow options. I don't think it's as good as the 520 by any means, but you do get more juice capacity because it's a slimmer RTA section. So you're giving up a little bit of flavor or airflow to get more juice capacity, basically. Because I've only tried one of those airflow options in the stock Cthulhu tank, which I don't know which one. Oh, I'm like, I don't know which one it's in. That's because it's not in any. It's right here. And you can't hardly see it because that juice is so dark. But that's the stock Cthulhu tank, burrow tank. Yes, burrow, because of the borosilicate glass. Yeah.
Borosilicate. Yeah, he was looking it up the other day, and we couldn't figure out why the hell he was getting nothing but videos regarding donkeys. I was like, what the hell have you been Googling? It just because he typed it in burrow tank, like burrow, like donkey. It's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Well, that's the way they come up. Burro.
Donkey
I got nothing but
recommendations.
donkey videos
I
pop
wanted
up
to
in
know
my
what the hell he's been watching while I've been at work.
What the hell? Why do you got all these donkeys showing up on your
Right.
YouTube?
At least it's not goats.
Yeah, it's not goats.
I don't know. I mean, I've never heard about
That would
goat
be
shows. I've heard
condensation,
about
but
donkey shows.
we haven't seen.
Yes, that would be kind of. Well, I haven't logged into VC in so long. He sends messages every once in a while, just randomly out of the blue. But
Mick, that is a world record for you. Much credit to you, bud. 2 mouth to lungs and an arbiter too. Well, if I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've rewicked 4 tanks and cleaned them during this show.
And one more today.
Oh, I did do 1, but that was before the show. So that's 5 tanks I've done today already. And made 2 really long strands of fused Claptons. Hey, if it's, Mick, this as well as I do. If it vapes good for you, that's the only thing that matters, dude. I mean, you don't have to listen to what I say at all. If you vape it and you like the way it vapes, freaking more power to you, dude. If it keeps you off cigarettes, who cares?
there you go, Cobra. You got game on both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
Or in the middle. I don't know. Is it really?
Oh
is it
my
technically
God.
both sides of the fence now? Hey, they took a while.
I got to tell y'all. Oh, we got a Russian, Angelo Knight. I got to tell y'all what happened to me today. You're not going to believe this, right? Okay. We live under a HOA. So we have a little park that's literally about 3 houses away from us, which is usually where I take my small chihuahua to go use the bathroom. So today, my chihuahua barked to go out and, well, thank you, Mick. And she only peed and came back in the house, okay? No big deal. About an hour later, maybe 2 hours, my dog started barking at me, which means, hey, I need to go outside and use the bathroom. Fine. I took her outside. She literally took 3 steps into our front yard and pooped right there, okay? Fine. I got to go get a bag and pick it up. No big deal. So I walked to the park to get a bag to come back and pick up the poop and throw it away. I go to the park. And I'm trying to check the mail because I was waiting on that Peacemaker tank in the mail. So I was wanting to check the mail, but my dog then decided it needed to pee. So I have a female chihuahua. So when female dogs pee, they squat down to the ground, right? Most people know that. They have common sense. So my dog squatted to pee.
Yep.
And then she finished and started to come back to me so we could go to the mailbox. I had this lady doesn't matter what color she was, roll her window down and say, I hope you plan on picking that up. And I was like, you mean the pee? She's like, no, the poop. I was like, I'll give you $1,000 right now if you can show me where my dog just pooped. I said, I'll pay you right now. Show me where my dog just pooped, because she didn't poop, she peed. Well, I've already stopped 4 people in this neighborhood for letting their dogs poop on the ground, blah, 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 blah. I was like, look, I'm probably one of the only people that pick up their dog's poop when they poop anywhere. And number one, my dog only poops in that park or our front yard, nowhere else. And I mean nowhere else. Then the lady was trying to get, then she's backed down. She's like, oh, well, I've already had to stop 4 people because they I'm like, well, look, I'm mad about it too, but I pick up my dog's poop. So I was like, I'll be glad to go show you where my dog did poop in my front yard. But she was obviously
Speaking of, did you
peeing.
pick that up?
Anybody with any kind of eyesight could tell that my dog was peeing, not pooping. I don't know where the hell she got. Oh, your dog just pooped.
Did you pick up the poop in the front yard?
Yes, I did. Duh. Yeah, I picked
I'm
up
just
the-
wondering because you get all bent out of shape and irritated. And you just
No, John Q. For some reason, the dog decided to poop in the front yard, go all the way to the park before she peed. Go figure. But that's she knows when I take her out, we always go to the park. So she just said, I'm gonna wait till I go to the park and then pee, which that's fine by me.
I let her out one time and she decided to take herself to the park without me. It was like,
Mr.
I'll be right back, and
Crispers,
just fucking wandered
I have
over
not
there.
seen you in forever. Where the hell have you been, bud?
Hello, Mr. Crispers.
Where have you been, Mr. Crispers? That's nice, Cloud Chucker. I want to know where I've been stuck in the bathroom.
For how long?
Damn. For how many months? I mean, you've been in the bathroom for like what, 6 months, 7 months? Because I don't usually see you in the show. Maybe she had to poop. That's a dude, number one. Oh, maybe he had to poop.
Yeah, hence the Mr. Crispers.
I was here last month. It's only been a month? Okay. Fine. Maybe I missed it. My bad. My old age. Yeah. Miss Crispers, that doesn't surprise me at all.
I was here last
I
month.
can't remember yesterday that well, so. Oh, I didn't get to every con on the Hadron Lite. I don't like the battery door because it screws in like that. I don't like the fact that your finger usually covers the airflow. And the third and last con I have, if you shake it, and you have to shake it, my fire button doesn't rattle, which a lot of reviewers were complaining about the fire button. The fire button doesn't rattle at all, zero. You barely get a little bit of rattle out of the up and down wattage buttons. So if you hold the wattage buttons, you get nothing at all. But if you let them go, I don't know if y'all can hear this.
My cotton has fused together as one big giant hunk of cotton.
Okay, well, I'm trying to let them hear the rattle.
Yeah, well, they can't hear that.
It doesn't rattle that much.
You got to share the spotlight, damn it.
But yeah, the fire button works fine on this one. No problem. The fire button's in the wrong place. Well, I mean, they did put the fire button up here for thumb firing, but yeah, when you reach around with your hand, you're going to cover up your airflow, which sucks. Now, granted, on the mesh tank, it depends on the way your tank was threaded. On my mesh tank, the airflow's on the side, so I don't cover it up. It actually is on the right side way over here, so I can't even cover up the airflow, which is awesome. Damn, Mr. Crispers, damn. It is not my knees, but thanks for caring.
No, that would be my niece. I don't know, Addie. I haven't seen Dolores at all night.
Addie, when you say scope live stream, that totally throws me off because the scope I know, I haven't seen cast since, what was that show called? Mod Envy? Holy crap balls. Talk about hard to threads on the battery door.
Well,
DeMillan,
I'm
they're
still
not
amazed that he just
bad.
disappeared the way he did.
Let me show you the threads on the battery door. They're not bad, but they're thin, which is unfortunate. Let me show you these. Oh,
Holy robot.
I'm about to show you the wrong mod. Let's go ahead and take that. No, that doesn't work. Let me grab the right mod. So this actually turns really easy. It's nice, smooth threads, but they are thin threads. I don't know why. I'm telling y'all, if any of you vape manufacturers see this, when you make these battery doors, make these threads thick. Do not make this thin ass. Let me see if I can focus on this. Nope. Is that as good as it's going to get? Well, that sucks. I need a better camera. But yeah, they're really thin threaded. It's a really thin threaded door. Maybe you can see on the inside of here. There, you see the threads? See how thin that pattern is? Just put a thick pattern. I mean, honestly, even if it's a thick pattern, all they have to do when they go to screw this battery door on is stop when it catches the battery. So as you screw this down, all you got to do is watch for the light. And you don't even have to screw it that much further. I mean, you do have to go in pretty far before it catches, though. Still going. Still going. Still going. There we go. Now we got light. So you can see that there's definitely no, it's way more than flush. It's actually below flush, if you can see the threads there. But yeah, I haven't had any problems out of the threads, though. That part works fine. It's just, considering the experience I had out of the Ursa, that's what got on my that's what got on my nerves. The Ursa threads were a pain in the ass. Yeah, DeMillan, I could see where that would make some people mad. As far as how far it takes, you see how long it takes to screw the battery door closed. Luckily, it takes a 21700, so you're rarely changing the battery. But when you do, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. If I had one biggest gripe about this mod, it would be that. The second biggest gripe would definitely be the airflow being where your finger is. And then the really light, the audio's jacked up for you. Because you ain't even talking. Scubatron? Munchkin is muted. She's not even saying anything. Stop typing.
I'm not mute. I can't hear a damn thing he is saying. He is like super.
Your
robot. All I
audio
hear
is jacked up. No, your audio is jacked up. Mine's fine. Anyways, this has been a fun show. I think we're going to bump off of here, guys. I do really like, I don't know why I like this more than the Vandivate Pulse, but the Cthulhu, it has less battery power. There's no getting around it. The Vandivate Pulse is 21700, which I really like. But this smaller metal factor, which this is even smaller than a billet box, which is a pro in my opinion. The only downfall I really have to this mod is the light is not specific to the battery power like it's supposed to be. When it gets to mid power, it's supposed to turn blue. Doesn't do that. You go straight from green to red when it's almost dead. And literally when it turns red, you probably got about 4 or 5 puffs and then it's completely dead. So when you see red, you better run for a battery. Just simple as that. Well, thanks for the thumbs up. Munchkin's the only one that can't hear because for some reason her internet is screwed up. I'm fine. There's Dolores right there. What do you mean? Now she's got no sound. Munchkin's screwing with crap. Get the plastic version, then you get the metal panel separately. Well, there you go. I like that, Addie. An advocate for liberty and light bearer? Question mark. Question mark. Huh? Well, at least that's what I see on my screen. Bill, all right. This is my, since you're probably not watching and it's past your bedtime, I will, if I vape this down and I put more juice in it and it leaks, I will come clean and let y'all know if it actually leaks. That is his handle with a question mark? Oh, okay. Go figure, Addy. I don't know. Yeah, but if this leaks, I'm not going to lie to Bill and go, oh, it never leaked. If it leaks, I'll tell him, hey, it leaked. But I don't think it's going to. I got this built really good. So for me, 1 out of 10 times is good. And Munchkin can't talk. So we're going to bump off here since Munchkin can't hear anything anyway. Next week, you guys really, really want to tune in because next week I should have a device that nobody has yet. Can't say. Well, I might have a couple of devices that nobody has yet. Not even reviewers. Not going to say what, but I should have them before next Friday. So we shall see. And I will catch you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Y'all have a great weekend and stay safe out there and keep on vaping. Peace out.